Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great. And as you see the content or the topic today, it's all about moving to Germany after marriage or with a tourist visa from a fiance when you get somebody or a friend. Most of you people have been asking me in my email, what are the requirements? What should I do? And is it okay? And some of you are also here and you have come to realize what is the best thing for you or what was the best you are confused. Did I made a mistake or what could I have done? And that is the topic today. I hope we have 20 minutes. And for those who have this experience, I hope that you can share with people. And this is real. This is real. And I might not know why, but let us see. Or if you are, you have come into this, if you have gone through this, can you share, please? Because this is so important for you people who are still in your home country, who have fiance, who have got married, who are having your husband there at home. You know what? Most of you have been asking me. I have been telling my husband we move to Germany, but he is refusing or he don't want to do it, and I want to go abroad. You know, our mentality for going abroad is that when we go abroad, we have more chances. This is not the real case. Not really. Not really. Some of you people are lucky. Lucky is that when you get somebody and you get married, you get somebody who is having his own work. He's got money. He have worked from, here in Germany they work from 14 years. They are working as a side hustle. From 14 years they can go and start parking in the shopping centers, help small, and they get allowed. Right now it's 550 euro in a month. So you can imagine starting working at 14 and you are 40. In fact, some of them, they have some money. But what you don't know is that Germany people don't use their money anyhow. And Germany people are just like other people, like we. So they check, and not only that they are like we, they are people who look ahead. They don't use their money and say, oh, you know what, I'm having my 2 million, now 2 million, I feel, you feel this warmth. No, they are very, we call them they don't give their money out so like you would wish to, or like we do. Let me say, sometimes I usually see, or when you go to buy something, you go and you will realize who is a German person in the Einkaufen, or in supermarket. When you go in the supermarket, like me, how I was taught by my mother. My mother was she was a market woman, and you know, market women, they usually have some groups where they buy. Today is sugar. Now you get like 5 kilogram of sugar, and you go with every time you have something at home. So it's like a small shop in your house. Most of the German people are those people who go in the supermarket and take whatever they need. And so when we come with our mentality and we just want, we take because we have money, you see. For them, it doesn't matter if something is costing a little bit money. For them, it's like, I need this thing, that's why I'm buying it. Not that I'm buying because I have the potential. And so that's the case with us, those people who are coming from outside. When you get married by a German person, let me say a woman or a man, and you people, you are you just want to be in Germany. You just want to move from wherever you are and just run in Germany. For some people, it is a good choice. For some, they come here and they get confused. And so let me give an example of those people who, in the reality, I know about them. Those people who are here, and we have come to get contact with them, and they are telling me, oh Beth, how are you? You know what, I'm here and I don't know what to do. I have I was married. She was married in my home country in Kenya, and then after getting married there, she wanted to come here. She was bothering with me with email. "Oh, I need this, I have got this, we are in this process." And then she got a kid still at home. And no, she didn't get the kid at home. She was 1 month to go to get the kid, and that's when she got her visa. And when she came here, we stayed. After only 5 months, she started complaining, oh Beth, you know what, oh God, these people are idiot. No, they are not idiot. Oh, these people, oh, with their money. Imagine, he was sending me some money when I was at home. And so they were saying, Beth, you know how much I was getting when I was at home? He was sending for me like 500 euros. Yeah, 500 euro. Imagine right now we are going to supermarket, and what is I just want to take something for 10 euro, and he's saying it's too expensive. And I wonder, he know even in my home country that thing even cost almost the same money. And so it was they had let me say, the different opinion, that what she feel that he is refusing to give out the money. And he knew, or he was giving the 500 euro, and she was asking, why don't he give me the 500, and then I'm good to go, I can arrange myself. And that's what the girl was telling me. You know what, this man, and now we go to the next point. This man, we came here because I got the kid, not that they got married. So she got the kid, and then she moved from Kenya to Germany, and she came with a family reunion visa. And when she got here, she was telling me, Beth, you know what? This man, he will come to know me. I won't marry him. He's planning to marry me, but I won't marry him. Let me tell you, that is another case. Have you gone through the process of getting the citizenship when you come here? Do you know what you need in order to remain here and to say, I won't marry somebody? Marrying somebody here means that when you came here, when you came here, you came because of the kid. You didn't come here because you were eligible to come here. You came because of the kid, and the kid came because of the father. So the kid came because of the father, and you came because the kid have a father somewhere. Do you understand me? And so I was telling her that is not good for you, because the moment, take an example today, you get you don't have you have a problem with your husband or your fiance, and he's you have, because they were only 5 months, and they had started quarreling like serious. And she was telling me, no, I cannot believe he's not it was all about money, because the husband don't want to give a lot of money out. He's planning, I have a kid right now, I have a woman here, so he's planning, we are three, so he want to save 3 times of what he was saving before. Let me recognize Joyce. How are you? I hope you are fine. You're welcome, dear. And those who are here and those who are coming and going, you're all welcome. I know you will come back to watch the video. It's not the right time. But what I was saying is, whenever you make a decision, think about what is with your citizenship. The moment you come here through a kid, you know that you don't have a German citizenship. You don't have it. You have a family reunion visa. They have their own numbers. I told you we are given visas that are according to whatever brought you here. So take an example, you're having number 28, mostly because of the kid. And after you have started quarreling with your husband, now you say, okay, we are going to separate. You will still separate. But this does not mean that because the kid is having, the kid will automatically get a German passport or citizenship. But you yourself, you have to go through some processes in order to become a citizen of Germany. And that's what people usually don't know. It is very hard for us to get citizenship in Germany than any other country because they go with step. If you are married, you stay for a good 3 years. That's when you get a German citizenship. And this goes also with, there are some who usually get like with 2 years, after 2 years, but they check who are you, what the person, if your husband is having a lot of money, or seeing that there is no problem here, this person won't bother the government, they just let it at 2 years. You can start the process. Uh, but normally it's after 3 years. Imagine after 3 years, that's when you get your citizenship. And then when you get the kid, this is another process. Now this girl is have a kid. She's saying, I'm not getting married, I'm not doing anything. But what she don't know is that she don't have any right. She have the right to be here because of the kid. And so every time that she is here, she will be having a passport or the visa that she is having. Almost they usually give every 2 years, every 2 years. Some towns, they are, for some states, they are very mean and they give you every 1 year. They don't care. So you can imagine you're here, you have your kids, you think I'm already here, they can do me in nothing. No, they can do you something. Take an example, you are not able to care or take care of your kids because we get to some troubles and you have a problem, the husband is disturbing you or others who otherwise, the husband or the wife. You're talking about everybody. And so there is a problem that you cannot stay with the kid. The government is interrupting, or the lawyers are, the father wants to stay with the kid and you want to remain. There are places where your kid usually, the government come and say you are not a good mother, the kid will be taken, and they take the kid. Now you imagine, now you had the permission to stay here because of the kid, and now because the kid is not there, you have another problem because you are starting to think, what next? Now you need lawyers because you are there, they cannot send you back home. But what they will tell you, you have to start working, you have to think of marrying again or having somebody else. It is a process. What I'm trying to tell you, when you come here because you got a kid with somebody, don't think that because you got a kid with somebody, that's all. And now you have the German citizenship. No, it's the start of your journey to be in Germany. So when you got your papers through your kid, doesn't mean that you have German citizenship. So what I will advise you, and another thing is, when this person died, God forbid, when this person die, you don't have the right to own his properties. So his property will be owned by your kid. So you will stay at, let's say he have a house, you will stay at his house just because the man, the why you are there, the kid is there, not because it is your property. You don't own them. But there is a way when you are married, when you are getting, you get married from these people. Now they will say, okay, you are married, everything goes automatically to you if he don't have another family. And so that is the what people you don't know, what you don't know about Germany, and Germany getting Germany citizenship. It's not easy like you are thinking, oh, after I'm there, I'll start even to work. There are those people who usually say you're not going to work, we have enough money. And what he will be giving is like, he say, I was giving you pocket money for 300, you still get it and stay at home. There are those people who are weird and they just say, you just stay at home. When you have 300 euros in the month, it's not enough. Why? Because the family at home, they are just waiting for us. They say, oh, this person went abroad, now we have a abroad person, and right now this she or he is the one to be providing. You know, this mentality that we have. And we think, when I'm there, I can work anyhowly, I can work any job. You can. It's not easy like you think. One, because of the language. Two, the way you communicate with these people. And not every job you would like to do. Yeah. And like I said, not everybody will allow you to go and work. So there is these difficulties where which you get when you come here. Yeah. People are waiting for you. They are back at home. Your husband is waiting. You know, by the way, when you are here and you are married by a German person, and mostly they have houses which have roads. So the house that is having loan, it's you and him to pay. So take an example, you're going both of you to work. When you come and you're getting your salary, this man is expecting you to be part of his income. I mean, part of paying his bills or your bill. You will be paying the bills together. And what they do, they say, okay, you're going to be buying shopping every month. I mean, at home, what we are eating. I'm going to be paying the other, like the loan which we have for the house. So it's like they are there, but they are not just there. They are there, but having some credit. And you are going to pay this credit. And that's where I usually advise people, if your husband want you to stay back in your country, why don't you stay? It is of much better, because you know what? You're getting your 500 euros. Let me give an example. 500 euro, it's a lot of money when we are back at home. When you're here, it's nothing. Again, when you come here, you know you will be part of his paying the bills and everything. And I don't know, I don't think that that was what you intended to, or that what you thought of. Yeah. You thought, when I am there, I will work, I will be doing, when I get 1,000 euro, I'll be able to put some money apart and buy a rad in my country, do this. Those dreams that we have, it's not the real case. That is not the reality. When you are here, we have other responsibility. And these people will tell you, you know what, I want you to be part of my bills. So, and even when you think with your like a normal person, you know, okay, it's true. I have to. I should help him to pay. After all, it is our family. So let me tell you, these bills, what he have, or this credits that he have taken, you will be paying like they pay like 30 years. You hear somebody have a house, not really that the house be belong to them. But they will be paying like 17 years, mostly. 17 years you are paying. And let me ask you, when will you pay these all bills? And when will you go to build in Kenya or in any country that you are? And that's how you usually see sometimes when we come here, unless you get somebody. And by the way, when you get somebody with money, you should take advantage of that at first. Not you wait for 1 year and get used to something. You should hold that the way you were before, because after even 4 months, it's so much. After 4 months, these people will change. He will be telling you, you know what, that is a lot of money. I know of my friend, an old woman. She came here, and Mutebei was here, a colleague from YouTube, and he was telling me, Beth, why are these people are having money, or the way they are? This is so easy. And the moment you come here, these people, they are like, they react very quickly, and they know, okay, after all, I have to show you that this money, of course, when you need somebody, let me tell you, when you need a wife, you have to go an extra mile. Not because that you have this money, it's because you have no otherwise. You want this person to come at your home or to be with you, and so you have to go an extra mile, show that you have money, show that you can this and that, but not the reality. That's not how they are. Not that they are rich people. They are just people like us. They just work for their money. When you see them on holiday, they just stay for months, putting, when a German person go for holiday, they start from January, putting the money aside. When he say, oh, my next holiday will be in Kenya, and I should be having like 10,000 euro. This person count from 12 months, the whole 12 months, counting. I have to put like 1,000 apart, 1,000 apart, and that's what they do. They plan for things like, for right now. I know you people, that in my time, I didn't see my parent planning for something for years. But for them, they plan things for years. They are waiting for a holiday. They are planning for a holiday, but this holiday they have planned for 1 good year. And you were thinking, oh, they have money, because every time they give. But what they don't do, when they come with, they want to spend 10,000, they won't go ahead of 10,000, either 10,000 or below, because that is what they have planned. And so when they come, you will see, okay, they have money, but this money is being planned. And so that's how you should take these people. They are not people who are spontaneous, that they can say, tomorrow I won't buy a car. And they had planned for a car. When they plan for a car, then it's a car. So that's how you have to come here. When you come here, just come here knowing I'm there, and you have to watch. Either you take it as quickly as possible. Yeah, you plan to do something at home and you say we are doing this, and you convince these people. You have to convince them. And that's what I was telling you before, that I have an old lady who came in her 90s. And this lady was like, I'm in Germany. I have been there for my husband, and right now I want to have something, but he's not doing it for me. They are over 25 years. You know those people who you usually say, oh, I have a family abroad or a relative abroad, but I've seen nothing from them. Yes, of course, because they have to build first here. They have to build here first, and then come back home. And when they are old, that's when you start seeing a move, and not to everybody, a small move. When you come here, you will still see they are staying like that, not that they have something. There are people even who have stayed. I told you people, you will see a person being here for 30 years and this person is still going home. Yeah, we usually, even me, I usually say, I didn't think that I will be here for 10 years, imagine. And now I see, oh, I am already 10 years here. And that's how you should know that abroad, whichever abroad, is that when you go there with fiance visa, with marriage visa, you have to look ahead and know which person am I going with. Don't complain that this person is not giving me the money. At first, he wanted just to capture you, or she wanted to capture you. After she or he got you, now you have to stay how she or he is staying, and not think that, oh, I'm going there. You start misusing the money. Which money? Go there and you see how they stay. They eat bread just because, not because they don't have the money, but it's their culture. No, I know of my close friend where the husband would say, this is too much cooking 2 times a day. We know, like us, we know 2 times cooking, eating warm 2 times. But for them, they know in the morning, breakfast, it's bread. Lunchtime, eat warm food they cook. In the evening, it's bread. And it is part of saving money. It's not just, for most of the families, it's part of saving money. It's not just like that. And so you come here and you just want to be like the way you want, yeah, the way you are used to. You start hearing complaints. For example, when you go to a family where the mother is there, the mother-in-law, they are very they like they to spend their money very keenly. They don't want somebody who is coming and throwing money out of the window. That's what they say. It's part of saving money, and you have to be part of this. So for me, I would advise you people, you either, if your husband is allowing you or your wife to stay back in your home country, just stay there. Or if he intend to move in your home country, let them come. That is the best way. When you come here, it's a headache. Let me tell you, waking up here, I was telling my friend here, the lights don't go off. You know why the lights don't go off? Because every time people are working, I'm either working in the morning, the other shift is coming 12 o'clock, the other one is coming 20 o'clock, and the other one at 9 in the morning, 3 o'clock. Every time the companies are working. Why? Because people must work, not they have to, they must. They must work here in order to cater for their let me say, it's that's because of paying our bills. We have to pay. Here you're getting a lot of money at the end of the month. I'm telling you, you have given out like everything. So it is important to know, okay, let me leave it at that. And there was a lady in Uganda who wrote me an email. She have 3 kids. When you have a kid, I would advise you, okay, you can come here because the kids have better education means, or when they learn something, they will get good jobs. Because the children, our children, when they go and learn to school, they learn very well. Then they get good jobs whereby they won't struggle. But if at all you don't have a kid, or you just have one kid, just maintain yourself where you are. Let him come when he want to come. After all, the kid will have two country, two motherland country. When they decide I'll be here, they can stay there or move to Germany. So they have the right to be in their country and to be in Germany. So they can come anytime they want, until 18 years or 16 years, mostly until 18 years, they can decide to just stay in Germany or come back in your home country. So I would advise you, just stay there, or just come prepared that you're coming here to work. And to work, it's not just to work. Here, it's a must. Not the way we usually say, oh, you're coming, you are going to work and you are 20 minutes late and you will call, I'm still coming. Or even you don't call, but and you don't bother. You just go to work and you feel comfortable. No, here it's a must. At 8 o'clock, you should be there. When you are late like 3 times, you are thrown away. Yeah, with a reason, because they don't need somebody like that. They need somebody who is punctual to their to work, because that's what they are. And here again, you come here to work and you think that it's like the way you usually work at home. Let me say, like in my home country, the way we work, just we are so comfortable. We feel like we are going our own offices. Most of the time, I had a feeling like when I see my relatives going to work, they are just going very relaxed. Here, it's like a hectic. You have to do this, take the kid in the kindergarten, go to work, you have to go shopping, you have to take the kid to this activity, to the other. It's a lot of headache. Just relax there, relax where you are. Another thing is the fiance visa. There are those people who are alone and they don't care what I'm going to get. You are still allowed to come. But what you don't know, most of you usually want that these people invite you to Germany. So, and that is a big problem by now. And you might be knowing this, that when they want to come and see you, it's very easy for them. They get the visa very easy. But when you want to come here as fiancé, you have problem with getting visas. Why? Because they know, after all, this person is just going there. If it's a fiancé, there is a possibility that people go and marry where you are, where you are going. Or you have planned to come here and not go back, because most of us, that's what we usually do. After we get a fiance visa, we usually come here and we just remain here. And all we take lawyers here. It is a country of lawyers. When you get a lawyer and the lawyer write to the foreign affair and say we need time, or this person is having this and that, they just let you stay. After all, you'll be getting the visa prolonged. They will be adding your visa, and at the end of the day, you just stay here. Like we girls, we usually get pregnant and we just get kid and the story is gone. Or as husband, they come, they give the wife is pregnant, and they stay. So it's a matter of wasting time with the lawyer, and the lawyers know that. They know, for example, when it comes to fiance, it's not a big deal. They know, this is quick money, because you are not nobody will tell you that you should not stay with your fiance or your girlfriend. They allow, when you come here and the one who have invited you have enough money, and you just say, I'm not feeling well, I cannot travel. You go to the doctor and the doctor say, this person cannot travel at the moment. He is not feeling well. And you take that letter to the foreign affair, and the foreign affair add you the visa. So it's so easy, and in the process you are doing something else, because that time you are finding a way of staying here longer. And those are the way that you usually do. So you have to think twice. The easiest way is the person who is here in Germany to come and visit you, because some of you are saying, I've been denied the visa for 3 times now or 5 times. There was a girl who was denied the visa for 5 times, and she had to go to Italy, and from Italy come inside. And this is obvious. Most of you people, you have to allow the fiance to come and see you. If they had that possibility, even them, they feel very comfortable to hear that you are interested with them coming to see you. So it's very easy for you to get the visa again when he was in your country and you want to visit them. They even don't question, have you ever met? Yes, we have ever met. He came to see me, and so on and so forth. So it's usually be easy. So guys, I think that's all about a tourist visa or coming here and getting this one was the main two aim of doing this video. One, when you come here, don't say that because I have a kid, I will just stay there and I'm not getting to. By the way, this girl was so like, for me, it's like you're not serious with what you're doing. He's planning to marry me next 3 months, but I'm not marrying him. The way he's showing me, no. He's just, when I go, I pick something for the kid, only 10 euro. He start complaining. They count. They look, what does this kid have? If he have two toys, they wonder, why are you taking the third toy for what? Yeah, they are saying the kid is growing, so think about the future. Don't think about, because I have that money at the moment, my kid should have that. No, that's how they don't like you misusing the money the way you want. So 10 euros for you, it's a small money. For them, it's money. It's money. Even 2 euro, you'll see a person walking from one shopping to the other because he or she saw something on the newsletter that it is reduced to 1 euro. So for them, it's money. For us, it's why should I waste this time and just walk all the wrong way because of 1 euro? That 1 euro for them, it's better for them to take that euro, put in the somewhere for something else than just to give out anyhowly. So another thing was, so you know that when you come here, if the person is want to marry you, just get married, because after 3 years you will get the citizenship. Or after 2 years, when you come here and you're married, you can get the citizenship in 2 years, depending on what you're doing at the moment. Another thing, when you get out of this person, when you just go and things happen, the person, you don't know each other. When you come here, you came because we want to take care of the kid, both of us, so let us stay together. When it's like you came here because of the kid, you want to be together, then know that you have to be doing something. This is when you're here, the kid, after 6 months here, you can take your kid to the kindergarten or kita, or groups which start from 6 months. Take them, go to school for the language, learn the language. After 1 year, go start a training, a college. After starting a college, you go good 3 years and you're good to go. After that, you won't tell somebody that you're not giving me money. You are your own boss. You can finance yourself, and you can also help the family. So you will be a team of two. Another thing is the tourist visa as a fiance. When that person, if you want to get your visa quickly, for those who have been denied, let him come to you. After coming to you, let him go back and then apply yourself the visa. It's very hard for them to deny you, since the fiance came and went back. So Those are the two important thing of the visa. Let me go to you guys. Frozy, hi. Heidi, I hope you're still there. Hi, Mutebei, Frau Beth. Mutebei is running his German. Mutebei said he can't be here without knowing the language, and he was asking when will I go back home and start. By the way, he said the country is very nice. Though he didn't know the German language, he said it was the best place he have ever been. And it's true. When you have something to do, Germany is the best place. And those people who usually come here and they say, "Oh, my aim is just coming there and getting to Europe in order to cross over." My friend, you're wasting your time. I have a very close friend of mine. She is 6 years in Germany, just going to Canada. She's still going to Canada. She cannot speak the German language. For me, it's part of wasting time. Just come, settle down. If you want to go to another country, you cannot know that it's the best country for you. There was my teacher, my German teacher told us, you don't have to hurry up. When you go to a new country, don't hurry up. If at all you are somewhere for 10 years and you don't have something that you can call a job in the country that you have moved in, there I can tell you, move and go and learn. But when you have 10 years, you are somewhere and you have done your college, you have interacted with people, you have somewhere you can call a job, then you are in the right time, the right place. So for you people who usually say, I'm in Germany, but I'm going to Canada, you're wasting your time. Just if at all you cannot be able to cope with the people here, not only the language, because the language we usually learn. You can learn the language if you want, but if you have this mentality that me, my aim is going to Canada, you will never learn the language because your head we will I don't need the language. I'm still going to Canada and I have English. So you will be wasting your time here because 6 years, 6 years is a lot of time. When you need to do something in 6 years, you have done something very nice. You have gained what you want to go to get in Canada. And by the way, even in Canada, every country, like a foreigner, you go to work, you have to work, you must work. So Fuzzy, do we say Fuzzy of Germany is Fuzzy or Yambo or Giambo? So Oyambo, naomba namba ya teacher wa German, please. My son needs uh, to start classes. By the way, the teachers, they are full. They are very full, and I don't know. I know right now for those people who are just starting their German course in Goethe Institute. At the moment, there was free vacancies for you to do your German language, the A1, A2. But starting from B1, we have a problem that the teachers are very full, like they just want to wait for summer. So right now, most of the teachers, unless somebody, I have asked for other people who have written to me in my email, and I have asked, they don't have something like A1. But in Goethe Institute, they are having A1, A2. So you can check there. If you don't get, then just come and just write me an email and we will check. I don't know. When you say he's going to start, then Goethe Institute at the moment, but the other teachers they are very full. So Mutebei, it should be Frau Modoni. How comes they didn't tell you about Nachname? You know, Johnston, it's not every, there are people who have learned the German language here. I have a Turkey woman. She have learned the German language for the last 15 years. And she tell me, Deutsch here und Deutsch hier raus. That's the only one she have. She usually say, Deutsch here, Deutsch here raus. So you can imagine 15 years going to classes every morning. You know, the government usually chase them out of the houses just to go and interact with people. And so she just go and she tell you, I usually go because the government want me to go, not because I want. Me 15 Jahre hier, dort hier rein, dort hier da raus. That's the only. So don't worry about Motebe. Some days here, he's learning the German language. So for me, it's not a big deal when he say Frau Mudhoni, Frau Beth. By the way, Frau, we say Mrs. With the surname. We use Mrs. somebody, Mrs. surname, but the first name we use when we have somebody who is close, whom we know, like colleague. We say we even don't say Frau Beth, the first name. We usually say either Beth or we say Frau Mudhoni with the last name, the surname. So okay, it's James. Hi. Okay, it's a good idea. What I don't have high school diploma and no German certificate, but uh, I have what? How to express myself with German language. To express yourself is not the big deal. The big deal is to understand and speak, and not necessarily to speak. You know, to speak, you usually come here, and that's where you catch up. Most of people, or you people, when you are here, you usually tell me, "Oh my God, I'm understanding nothing." They are saying, I'm confused. I feel like today it's night. I'm just watching checking on my watch and wondering if I'm going to go to work again because the German language, how they are talking. Like for me, when I came here, I didn't know anything. I knew I have learned in my home country, but when they were speaking, it's like I didn't hear even a single word that I knew, just because the way they are pronouncing. But with time, this goes very quickly. With time, you will get to know it. People, when you repeat one word in like every day, like working, when you work, the best thing you should do is just to come out of the house. When you are here, just search anywhere, even to clean, even somewhere, either you go for the language course or you go and work. When you go to work, you will interact with people. And I told you to go and work is not to, in your break, you just take your telephone and you are busy going to TikTok or to WhatsApp and chatting with people. No, interact with these people. You are there to learn the language. And within some time, within some months, you will not know yourself. You will be having the whole German that you have ever had. So, Fuzi, hi. Whether it's expensive, my dear. By the way, whether it's expensive, but you know, most of the people usually pass the exams because the German teachers that are there, the way they pronounce the German language, most of them they usually come here for practicals, and that is the case with teacher Janet. Janet is also the best teacher you have ever had. She's also expensive. You don't get a vacancy there. She is every time full. It's when you get a vacancy, you are lucky, but they are the best teachers that you know I'm 100% sure that I will pass the exam. You people, you can witness it. You are most of you, you are in Gwether Institute and you don't repeat the exams. So with other teachers, you go, you pay less, and it's not less. Imagine, I saw like teacher Janet was saying 5,000 every month. The other teachers in your home area, they are saying 4,500. So the difference is 500, and most of the cases you repeat the exams. So I don't see it as expensive as it is, but it is expensive. But you, most of the people, they usually pass the exams. So, uh, Roseanne, hi, dear. So, hi, Beth. I have been in a mechanic industry for 15 years. Can I get a job? Mechanic people can get the job anytime, anywhere here in Germany. And I told you, if I were you, take an example when we started this immigration processes or this story. Whoever want to go to Germany, you have to learn the German language. I told you, like you, James, you have 15 years of experience. Imagine 15 years of experience. You just need B1 German certificate. When you have B1 German certificate, even you don't need anybody. You just Google the mechanic places where you can get the job. Right now, they are in need of you people. And there was a video I did on the jobs that you can do. The even at the moment, if I were you, if you have not gone to any college, if I were you, first of all, I would start a college. I give myself 3 years. You know this, we are here almost 2 years. We are almost 2 years. And if at all you had started the college since we started talking about Germany immigration, you know you could be almost be finishing your college, because I told you the mechanic industry, a place where you can get job anytime. I'm telling you, they are hungry of people. When you go outside, you just see on the cars every time they're asking or doing Werbung. What is advertisement, what's in Facebook, in anywhere, Instagram, you see them searching for people. So mechanic is one of them. Traveling is the next one. Train driver. Train driver, I told you people, but you don't hear. You people that can, it's either man or woman. It doesn't have to be man. Train driver. And by the way, when you are in the middle of doing your train driving, they are taking people from your, if you are there and you are doing the train driving, they can take you and you continue to do the driving school here. They are even paying your ticket and paying your college here, because that one they have to pay. It's a college that you usually pay. You get a little bit money, but where those companies, they are private, so they are paying for you the train driving or the bus driving. So if you're there and you can do the truck driving, it's almost the same. These big lorries, truck driving, driving, train driving. These are driving that most of the people I have seen, some, and some you know them. I won't mention them here because they were here with me doing the this video, live video, and he came here as a a truck driver, and he didn't know how to drive back at home. He had a driving license, but he came to do the course here. So these are, but there, if you don't have a driving license for a bus or a truck, you have to be lucky to get the vacancy. So if I were you, I would go for the truck driving license, this international, and then apply for one. Another thing I would do is the which other job is the home care, the nursing job. That one is automatically you will get a job. Another one is bakery. Those people who are doing the bakery and baking cakes, they know how to bake breads. Those people, if you have 3 year or college, or you have done for some months, and you have some experience, you can also apply. Those are you have to Google people and see the jobs on demand at the moment, because these ones are some of them. I think I will do a video just with those people who are needed here, and those people who are who need just a courage, a training, not more. So um, mhm. So yes, but okay. I am interested with the German very much. Me not let me get your email address. Okay. Yes, Beth, that's the reason I want to come. I can learn German language when intact with. No, you cannot come here without the German language, because the visa, getting your visa, German language is a requirement. So the first thing that you will do, you won't get the visa from your embassy, because they are saying you don't have all the requirement. German language is a requirement. So to get your contract, people, when you want to get contract, you have to get contract from these people, and then you have to sign it and send it back to them, and they give you the one which you will go to you will use it for your appointment by the embassy. So when you're going this process, the small process there is somewhere where there is requirement German language B1. And with the companies, most of the companies, they have a contract with the government, and the government right now, they are saying you have to have a B1 certificate so as to come here. And this one is clear for those people who follow the German immigration. They know that when you're coming to work here, you have to be having a B1 German certificate. So how can someone do train driving in Kenya? Why not? There is trains there, Johnston, Oliver. Just check on how. I think you people, there must be a way. I can ask, but I think you people, there must be a way that people can do the driving license for the train. Why, kwani those people who drive the train there, they came from where? From China. No, I think there is a way that you people can run. And I will check. I will ask. I don't know, but I will check. Let me answer this question another time, but I think there is a possibility of you doing a driving license in a train. Doch, muss sei, es muss irgendwo geben. Johnston. I think there are places where you can do the driving drive license. Thanks, Beth, for your advice. Let me know myself. Yeah, if you're doing this, just settle down. I usually tell you people to take some time and decide if you're doing the language or not doing the language. By the way, I also advise people sometimes, if you're not sure if you should do the language or not, just first go to YouTube, learn the German language, just measure yourself, see if you are the type of a person to do the German language, because when you go to the teachers there, you have to pay. So you have to just search a way that you know yourself, because most of you people, most of us have lost a lot of money just going for the German language for some months, and then they say, oh, that language was so hard. Oh, that language I cannot be able. And that is, I usually say, it's mentality. Your mentality. If you're not willing to do something, then you cannot give your all. So, Francis, hi, love your content. You're welcome, dear. Can I get your email address? The email address. So you got the email address. By the way, people, you usually write at Yahoo, at your Gmail, and I usually tell you it's Yahoo. And most of you usually say that you are not answering. By the way, it's not that when you send me an email that I will answer you in 1 day, in 2 days. You have to be to know that I am not there in the email immediately. Yeah, because some of you I usually see on my comment, Beth, I sent you an email today, you did not answer. Not that I'm going to go through it. And when the other thing I usually say, don't ask me if why didn't you answer, ask me the question again, write the email again, instead of you wasted your time. Maybe I saw that comment, but the one you wrote before I didn't see it. So it's better to just write. When you see I'm not answering, write again. Not write again, you just forward. It's second, and I'm going to see it. So you have the email address. Guys, I hope, let us leave the at that. I hope you have liked the video, and those who have not subscribed, you have done so. And thanks for supporting me. It's not I don't take it for granted that you people you usually come and visit me. Almost asked you that. What did you ask? Okay. Oh, what about visit visa? Does it require language? No. The visit visa does not require any language. And what you should know is that if if at all, I wouldn't advise anybody to come here without the language. I better tell you, if you are coming here with a visit visa, just practice a little bit of German, even at your own free time. You don't have to go to school or to teachers. Just use YouTube. I told you, YouTube is the best because all the teachers that are on YouTube, they are qualified teachers, and they are teachers who pronounce the word like no one business. Yeah, they pronounce the words as it should be. So I would advise you. I know of the teachers in my home country, the way they pronounce the words and the way the YouTuber pronounce the words. So I would advise you not to waste your time. Just go on YouTube, or there are so many ways of learning the German language nowadays. So just practice a little bit. If at all you are coming here with a tourist visa that you can communicate and you have a job on demand. Why? Because you have to know, with a tourist visa in Germany, you cannot change it to a working visa. But at the moment, there is possibility of changing the visa into a working visa. And this depend on, you have come here, you have a job on demand where you are really needed. You are needed, really needed. And the government or the foreign affair with the company that want to give you job, they are working together, and they will have a contract that you will stay here with condition. The condition is that the company have to say that you will be there in case of anything. You're not losing your job in the next 6 months. If you lose your job, what next. They are going to finance you, go back, or give accommodation, such things. So you have to know, as a tourist, you come, you either go to Azure. Azure is to Azure. What is Azure? Johnston, are you still there? Azure is that you want to give to apply for a refugee. You want to be refugee in Germany for some reason. You know yourself. I don't know. Or either you want to come to work here. Just go on Google. Check if the work that you're having, is it a work on demand or not? If it's a work on demand, then you know, okay, I can try this. Again, you have to learn a little bit German, because it will be very hard for anybody just to take you because you have a job on demand without the language. You have to communicate. That are the three things that I would advise you to do. So a tourist visa, it cannot be changed to a working visa, but you can come here without any language. After all, you're coming as a visitor and going back. And at the end of the day, most of the tourists, they usually come to, they have a hotel. And most of the hotels, they usually give jobs to people who have the language. So there are people whom you can communicate with your English. So just uh, just keep on mind, it's a tourist visa, but sometimes it's a waste of money when you really don't know what you're coming to and which aim do you have. So, James, vielen Dank. Tschüss, bis später. James, have you Googled? Have you translated? So, it's good to use Google. And that's how, even Google right now, I didn't know at my time I would put Google who can say it in English and say pronounce in English and pronounce in German. So right now things are very easy. You make them hard. So if you want, you can get something. So guys, let us meet for another video. The other video I think I will do is only jobs on demand, or things that you can do, or how can you come here as a tourist visa and want to prolong your visa here, which jobs can allow you to stay here longer than your tourist visa. So guys, let's end the video. And you have you liked the video anyway? Please just like the video and have a good night.